Hi everyone, today's DHH tutorial will teach you how to use Streamer for translations. I'm going to begin with two browser windows open. On this side, this is going to be the teacher side or my side. There's my picture and I have access to multiple rooms in Streamer. And I wanted to begin the parent side in the login window so that we can see what the parents see when they're logging in case you're doing this over Zoom. We're going to go ahead and log in. And what I did is ahead of time, I created a login for the parents so that they wouldn't have to create a login in Streamer. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and the account I created was Spanish because the language we're going to be using today is Spanish. And now you see what the parents' room looks like, or their lobby. Their lobby has access to DHH01, and that's because I made sure to allow the username that I created into the room. And if you've seen my previous tutorials, you know how to allow others into your room. So we're going to go in on the parent's side into the room, DHH01, and the parent is in the room. And we're going to have the teacher go in as well. And now the teacher's in the room. Both microphones are off. What I'm going to do now is go into the teacher's settings and make sure that I have Kimberly or a female voice chosen, and make sure to update. It's been updated. And now we're going to go back to our room. And on the parent side, the same thing. I'm going to make sure that Spanish is chosen, and I've chosen Penelope as the voice. Update. It's been updated. And we're ready to go. And so let's get started. I'm going to have the teacher speak by turning on her microphone. Make sure you turn on her microphone. And I'm going to have the teacher start speaking. And as you can see on the parent side, it shows the teacher's name and it's all in English. But what ends up happening is that it'll eventually change to Spanish. And there it is. So it eventually translated what was said into Spanish. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the teacher's microphone. And I'm going to show you that the parent can choose to play this out loud.
Y voy a hacer que el maestro comience a hablar. Y como pueden ver en el lado de los padres,
Okay, I'm going to stop it. And you can see that is, or you can hear that it's a female voice, and that's because the teacher chose a female voice. Let's now see how it translates into English. So Spanish into English. So we're going to turn on the parents' microphone because they're the ones speaking Spanish. Y ahora vamos a ver cómo traduce lo que decimos. A ver si lo dice correcto o lo escribe correcto. The translation wasn't exactly perfect, but it's pretty good. I'm going to try something else. Maybe what I was saying was too complicated. Let's try it again. Ahora vamos a decir algo más simple para ver cómo traduce lo que estamos diciendo. I said something simpler to see how it translates what we are saying, and that's pretty close to what I said. So it's pretty accurate. I'm going to go into the teacher side and see if it translates.
And now we are going to see how it translates what we say to see if it says it correct or it writes it correct.
Both sides can hear it and both sides can speak in their native language and understand each other. So that's a pretty cool feature from Streamer. Another thing that you can do is you can go into the Streamer settings. I'm doing this on the parent side. I'm going to do continuous in case the parent has difficulty reading or it's too difficult to read quickly. Continuous TTS. I'm going to turn on the microphone for the teacher, and let's see if it does indeed translate continuously.
Y veamos si efectivamente se traduce continuamente. Dime ese fact.
So I noticed this. So I noticed this, that for some reason it adds some text towards the end when we're doing continuous TTS. So let's give it another test. And let's see if it adds something at the end. And I'm going to turn off the microphone as soon as I'm done speaking.
Ver si agrega algo al final. Y voy a apagar el micrófono tan pronto como termine de hablar.
It didn't add it. I'm wondering if we keep it going, if something happens that it adds some text at the end. Let's test it again.
Lo mantenemos en funcionamiento. Si sucede algo que agrega algunos textos al final, vamos a probarlo nuevamente.
Okay, it didn't add it that time. Now that you know how to use Streamer for translations, you're going to be able to better communicate with your students' parents. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.